exciting. The One Heart, One Vision Women Empowerment Podcast. And I'm here with my girl, Joe.
Happy New Year. And this is our first episode of the year.
What was that? Pop champagne?
I think that's Ron Brow's.
Ron Brown?
I think so.
Shorty out on the floor, she getting naked.
Echo. Play Pop Champagne.
Now, what?
Pop Champagne by Nicole on Amazon Music.
That is not it. That's it,
though.
Oh,
wait, what? Turn the volume up.
Echo.
So, while that's playing.
Echo. Maximum volume.
Two faces centered.
Listen up. So, see, Echo taking off scale. It's great. Echo. Maximum volume.
Glucose alert. Your sensor glucose reading is high. Critical.
Like,
okay. Echo.
like I said.
Resume.
Yeah. But,
Here we go. It's a lot to pop the champagne. That's what we usually have the men do it, right?
yeah.
It's a lot to open in this damn thing.
Pop the champagne.
Girl, I gotta get it out.
Now, Boogie, one third of the trio, she's not here, but hopefully she'll be returning soon. So, Joe, while we're trying to get this champagne open, this kind of reminds you of that scene from In the Heights. Remember when Navi couldn't get that champagne open?
Yes. And I am like Uznavi right now because like if you guys can see me, well y'all probably could see me. All right. I think we got it. Okay.
Echo, stop. We about to pop this champagne.
There we go. Happy New Year's. Here you go.
Happy New Year. So now I gotta be the one pouring on camera.
Listen, hey.
All right.
This is a dream team, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I open, you pour.
You want some?
Yes, I do.
Let me have your cup.
Here you go.
Here, hold my cup, please.
Yes, ma'am. There you go.
All right.
I got it.
All right. So, you got juice in your cup.
Okay.
You want champagne on top of this?
Yeah, you can put some champagne on top of it.
Okay.
Near left edge.
I'm having a bit of a mimosa. All right? I'm having a Moet mimosa.
Here we go.
All right. Thank you.
All right. And here's your
We can
Moet, as they call it, or
Moet,
Moet, as
I
the
got
hood
it.
says.
Yeah.
So,
And let's cheers.
cheers to the New Year.
Cheers to the New
Yes.
One face near left
So, we have some, like I
Oh, this
said,
actually tastes good with the juice.
Two faces centered.
you're on your own with that. So,
You never had a mimosa? Like, that's all a mimosa
yeah,
is.
I guess. So, we can definitely give some description on how we look like for those because we are now streaming our podcast live on not live yet, but we are streaming our podcast on YouTube, and it can still be heard anywhere that you can listen to a podcast: Apple Music, Amazon, Google, iHeart. We out here, we outside like Zohran Mamdani. We are outside. So let me give a brief description of myself for those who don't see me. I'm a dark complexion African American woman. I have one of these, I have my hair up in a messy bun today. And I do mean very messy, messy dreadlock bun.
Two faces
That's the thing, the messy dreadlock bun.
No, this is too messy. And I got on these super big twist earrings. I'm on my hood style.
I like it.
No, they're a little too big.
One face
And I'm wearing a black,
Two faces centered.
white, and like brown striped
say that.
sweat
Don't
shirt.
say that.
Are you serious?
What you
Get the script. Go ahead.
Okay. I think I'm a fair-skinned woman. I have on gold glasses. I have on this long brown wig thing I'm doing. How you like this?
Two faces centered.
I'm touching Joe's wig.
Yes.
I don't know yet. Is this a Chinese bang?
Yeah. You know I can't do nothing other than the Chinese bang.
I thought it was a swoop.
One face centered.
It gotta grow on me. I don't know yet. But I will say you gotta dose some to the front.
It is kind of to the front, you know.
Let me fix you.
One face near left
Fix
edge.
you up here on the camera.
Yeah, fix me up.
Where is your wig brush?
Two faces near left edge.
I could get up and get it, but we gotta do all of that.
All right, now that might do a little something.
And I believe I have on a black, white, and brown striped dress.
No, you do not.
I swear
Are you
I
dead
think I do. I
serious?
swear I think I do. Audience, you will see because we are blind. So, but I believe the dress I picked out is like black, white, and brown, striped or checkered or something like that. But it's the same colors.
Okay, so no, we did not plan this.
No, we don't, and we always do this.
And now we know how this year is going to turn out. So, how was your New Year?
It was quiet. How was yours?
Mine was interesting. I mean, I don't know if this is a good or bad thing. We had some deaths in the family already. And hopefully this is not an indicator of how the year is going to turn out, but I don't think so. And
2 faces centered.
moving on. So, because I really don't want to talk about that.
No.
But I am practicing. I'm on myself. So my motto, I don't do resolutions, right?
I stopped too.
I do mottos. So my motto for this year is F this. Like, I'm not blowing myself. I'm not wasting any gray matter out this year on anybody. I'm really not.
You know what my motto is this year?
What?
Take it or leave it.
2 faces centered.
Like, you either like it or you hate it or love it. Like, I'm over it. I'm over caring about what people think. Adjusting for people. Like, I'm just gonna do me.
Yo, speaking of doing me, Joe, I'm on some married to self this year.
Shut the ring.
No, I'm not ready.
Why would you mention it then?
Because this is bigger than the ring. I gotta work on the ring.
All right.
Because this is not the ring that I wanted. But again, I'm on married to self.
But I like the
faces centered.
symbolism of the ring that you have.
So I will show the ring in a minute, but I think the ring needs some completion. I did purchase myself this eternity ring. Because
Faces centered.
right now, what did Maya say? It's all about me.
It's all about me.
Not saying that I'm not in a relationship, because I am, but that doesn't mean that if you're married to self, that doesn't mean like you're done with men or you're celibate,
Your left edge.
because that's not my lifestyle. But what it does mean
One
is
face
that
centered.
I am concentrating on my boundaries,
2 faces
working
near
on
left
the RB brand, working on myself, spiritual, mental, emotional, and financial. And men gotta level up and they gotta get on my level.
And that's why I say, take it or leave it. This is me. Like,
Yo, you
either
gotta be
you're
married to
on
yourself too.
Yeah, I'm
face
there.
near left
I'm
edge.
getting there. I want to work on some things before I
2
marry
faces
myself.
centered.
But that's what I mean when I say, like, I'm working on me and everything that surrounds me and bettering myself. Screw, not even just men, just screw anybody who doesn't like it. It's not even about a man at this point, for me at least.
So my F this theory and my married to self, my vows are to myself. I am promising fidelity to myself and my standards and my morals. And I am not like kowtowing to anybody. Not for no job,
faces centered.
not for a relationship, not for family. I mean,
That
whatever
part.
makes me totally happy. And about the F this motto, I'm going to carry this out this year. I'm not, like I said, organizational wise of One Heart, One Vision and every other organization that I'm affiliated with. No, I'm not blowing myself out for y'all no more. Sorry. Jobs, I'm not blowing myself out for a job. Sorry. For people, miss me. That's my, instead of F this, it should be miss me with this.
Yeah.
Miss me
I'm
with
with it.
this. So, that's pretty much where we're at. And when Boogie comes back,
1 face centered.
we can definitely ask her what her process is for
2
this
faces
year.
centered.
So, and we do have some new segments, so we can get into our first one, which is not really new, but I just worked on some names. This is called What in the World?
So speaking of we outside,
Yes. What you got? Because this is
Yeah.
current events. What we
Yeah.
doing?
so we're gonna play a little clip from our new first Muslim mayor,
Oh, yes.
youngest mayor in 100 years,
Yes.
socialist mayor.
2
Let's
faces
get into
centered.
that clip.
Yes.
6 minutes ago. YouTube.com.
Well, in the words of Jason Terrence Phillips, better known as Jadakiss or J to the Moi, be outside. Because this is a government of New York, we will, in the word.
We could tell off the top.
Okay. So,
What you think about that?
I think it's funny.
I like it too.
When he said
2
it,
faces centered.
I was watching the inauguration of him, Zohran Mamdani. I was like blown away. Like, I was like, okay, I see you, Zohran. But again, Zohran, you're dirty. He's dirty. It's not a shock because he's 34 years old. He was trying to, I guess, do some social media rapping thing.
I think he was trying to connect with the people that's his age. That's where he was going with it. And I like it.
I don't think he was connecting. I think this is just who Zohran is.
But
you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but I think he's also trying to connect with people his age. Like, because if you're not in that, my father would be like, who's Jada Kiss? Your dad would be like, who's Jada Kiss?
No, my dad knows who Jada is.
Well, then my dad doesn't. Maybe because he's not from this country. But my dad wouldn't know who that was. So that's when I say he's trying to connect with the people he's trying to help most. I think that's what he was doing. Like, what other mayor has quoted anybody? Get along the lot. Somebody from the lot.
Yeah, I just think, he's a hip hop kid that happened to have gotten voted in by, as the mayor. And his speech was, it was great. But Jumaane Williams' speech was phenomenal.
Let's talk about that. How did you feel about his speech?
Huh?
How did you feel? I'm sorry, my phone is just going crazy. How did you feel about Jumane's speech?
I think his speech was great. It was very vulnerable. It showed a lot of emotion. It showed a lot of growth with Jumaane Williams. For those who don't know, Jumaane Williams is the public advocate of New York. So let's say, for instance, something happens to Zohran. Jumaane is running New York. So, and then we have Mark Levine as the incoming comptroller, and I like you a lot, Brad Lander.
I liked his speech too.
No, everybody gave great speeches. More importantly,
it was a lot of faces of color up there, and that's what I like.
And that's the thing. That's what I was going to talk about, the diversity that Zohran Mamdani is trying to, has brought to New York City. I looked at a list of his transition team, and there's a lot of Muslim Arabic names up there, Southeast Asian or Asian sounding names. There's a lot of Latino sounding names up there.
Some Greeks, I heard.
There are some of those. There's a lot of women. They have two people that I know of with disabilities. Dr. Sharon McLennan Weir. She is a blind black woman. Yes. Go, Sharon.
Yeah, listen. She's on the One Vision movement. She's a black blind woman.
Blind girl power at its finest. And she's on that transition team, and she's also the executive director of the Center for the Independence of the Disabled of New York. So they and I think the other one is from an organization for New York. I think it's NOPI, New York Public Lawyers or something. Okay. And he's disabled also. Okay. Although Sharon is obviously disabled. Like
he has a hidden disability.
I don't know. Like I think it's not apparent. I don't really know him well. But I love the diversity that Zohran is bringing to the city of New York. And we'll see. But the Jada Kiss thing, that definitely didn't shock me. I think that's just who Zohran is. Zohran made his runs on Hot 97. He was on Power.
And they don't usually do that. They don't usually do that, do they? Like, when they're making it rounds and,
Who's the day? Hot 97 or Power?
No. Just like politicians, mayoral. Because I don't remember that in the past. The mayoral candidates going up to the Hot 97s and the 107.5s. I don't remember that.
When Ebro in the morning was there.
See, I'm not a big morning show, so I wouldn't know.
I love the morning drive.
That's why I'm asking.
But you know what? Ebro in the morning, they are now streaming live on YouTube. And I like it. But I'm a fan of Ebro, Laura, and Rosenberg anyway. Like, that's a good dynamic. And honestly, how many times can I hear Cash Cobain in the morning going to work with Ice Spice?
I don't know if that's what I want to hear in the morning. I'm going to be honest.
Yes, I'm a woman of a certain age. I just want to hear the talk. So now they're doing their video podcast right along with us. So go Ebro and the team. Right. But when Ebro was there with Hot 97, he was making things a lot more political on Hot 97. And I think that's why he's not there.
I heard that, was it?
Yeah, I think that's why Ebro's not there. But in any event, Zohran did make his opinion. I mean, he made his appearance on there. And so did some of the other candidates. I know that a lot of the radio stations, especially in the urban market, have reached out to all of the candidates. But, that's not a shock about what Zohran said. So, Joe?
Yes, ma'am.
You have another clip because I am kind of concerned. Like Zohran promised a lot of things.
Yes, I do actually have another clip that is a lot less urban. So let's find that clip.
There's no such thing as New York unless urban. New York City, at least.
I know I have it. Bear with me. You can
That's
hear
fine.
our
But
voiceover.
so while she's looking for her clip, Zohran promised several things. He promised to free buses. We need that. He also promised different things around the housing, better housing things. Oh, you have it?
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
good.
Please don't play the wrong one. Okay, let's
Let's
try
see.
that again.
That sound good too. When your boss wants you going, sound like my 2024.
So let's try this again.
Okay. Okay.
Here we
That might
go.
be it.
Why are you not playing?
So
Why is it not playing?
I have no idea.
What is going on?
These technology things do happen. So I can talk about some of the things. You want to try it again?
Let's try it again.
Okay.
It just don't want to play.
Okay.
So let's just talk about it because we know what it was about.
Yes. So it was, so he has, in his first few days, because the day is January 6th, in his first few days, he has done, first of all, he overturned pretty much, when Eric Adams got the I guess the acquittal or whatever for the federal indictment stuff, and he ran out and just put a whole bunch of laws out or signed some.
Right, I know the first day he came in, he did about 3
to 5.
Yeah, and let's talk about
Number
those.
1, overturning Eric Adams stuff. Number 2, meeting with the community. My daughters went to the library the other day, and Zohran Mamdani was there at the Green Market right across from Grand Army Plaza.
Oh, cool.
He was speaking to the community about his changes to the housing market.
So he's really out there.
Yo, he outside.
He's really out there. He did, but some of them say it, and they don't really be out there.
He's outside.
He is outside.
He is outside. So he did make those, and then he's also talking about the free transportation with the buses, which is what we really do need. Because let me be honest, I haven't been paying for buses since 2019. So I have been walking on, and that's some of the things that he's talking about doing. And my thing is, I hope it works.
I have one question.
Yes.
Where's this money gonna come from? Because he has a lot of big plans, but who's standing behind him for these plans to come to fruition? Because these plans take money, and lots of money. The housing plans he wants to put in place, everything that he wants to do, it takes money. Where is he getting this money from?
So the money is coming from taxes on the 1%, which is, and this is where the problem is going to come in at, because
that 1% don't want to pay.
They don't want to pay, and for too long, this is capitalism. It's the haves versus the have-nots.
But he's a socialist, so maybe he'll change things.
Well, he's trying. And New York, and I love New York. I'm a New York girl. Like Odyssey say, New York City girl. I'm a New York City girl. Only a New York City girl would know.
Song I would go with, right?
Which one?
The one that New York one play, not New York one plays. Channel 5. You're no tramp, but you're no lady.
That's the same song.
Is that it?
Yeah.
It sounds different in my head.
Maybe I was off key.
No. I just don't remember that part of the song. But I do like that song.
Down in Harlem, New York City. Yeah, no, that's the same song. I'm a native New
Yorker. That's what it's called. Duh.
Yes. And the thing is, only a native New Yorker like myself or Zohran, like he said, where to go to get the cheap coffee as opposed to paying for the $9
When
coffee.
you said $9 coffee, I almost fell off my chair.
No, that's really what's
And
outside.
then I really
though.
thought about it. If you go to Starbucks, you are paying $9 for a coffee.
Let's not even go to Starbucks. Let's talk about these little posh
That's
coffee
true.
spots
That's
down
true.
in Park Slope.
Not even right here in this neighborhood where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Go down the block to Zaka's and get some coffee. You might be paying
$9 and $6 for cake. $9 for coffee.
Part.
And again, you know where to stand. Right at the conductor's car in the subway. You know what car to go to put you out at the steps.
Yeah.
You know what block got the best bagels. You know
Why is everything surrounded food?
who got the best pizza. Because I was going.
Back in the day, who had the best books? Remember when the books were out
Yes.
on the table?
Oh
You
my
know where
God,
to go
yes.
to get the best books.
Or who had the best conditions back to food.
Or the food.
But again, I'm a New York girl. And again, so he knows what's happening and he knows. But because I love New York, for years I just couldn't afford New York. New York has always been for the super duper rich, where the rent is $4,500 for maybe 1,500 square feet. Or, you're living on a voucher, like some kind of subsidized houses.
Super rich or super poor?
Super poor. And for persons like myself,
And myself.
who are working class Joes, no pun intended, the working class Joes, Jills and Joes, we're struggling here in New York.
Would you like some more champagne?
Yes.
There you go.
And the thing is, so the money is supposed to come from the 1% of New York.
But it never comes from there. This is not the first time we've heard the 1%, the 1%, the 1%.
David Dinkins.
What changes this time?
Well, what changes is that I'm going to call it the Fannie Lou Hamer syndrome.
Okay.
People are sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Okay.
You want some?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So it's the Fannie Lou Hamer going on. People are sick and tired of being sick and tired. But here's the thing. He needs Albany to really make this thing really pop.
Right. And is Albany going to stand behind him, though?
Albany can be kind of conservative.
Right.
Outside of New York City, which is super liberal, upstate New York, they're a little bit different. Like Kendrick Lamar said, they not like us. So, but the good thing is, this is an election year for Kathy Hochul also.
Also, we might get her to kind of bend to somewhat our will. Because she does need us.
She needs New York City
us.
to win.
Right.
So it's almost like, one hand scratch the other and both hands wash the face. That's how it goes. So we're just going to see how this works for Zohran. And let's just keep our fingers crossed because, Zohran, I'm rooting for you.
I am too. I wasn't crazy about him, but the more I hear about
Really,
him...
what do you like about him?
I'm
curious. His age, his youth?
I don't know. In the beginning, when I first heard about him, I wasn't crazy. But I have grown to really admire him and appreciate what he's doing. He's a young man of color. And I'm rooting for him now. That's the most important thing. Is that
You have
I'm
a
rooting
choice.
for
He
him
is your
now.
man.
No, I don't have. You don't have to root. Are you rooting for Donald Trump? Oh, okay. Because he is our president. I'm just saying.
I was going to say something, but I've been
Yeah,
on time.
bite your tongue. Bite your tongue.
All I got to say is Donald Trump, please learn how to say Venezuela.
How does he say it?
Venezuela. But that's another story.
Say it again. Say it again.
Well, I'm done with this. Venezuela. Like,
So he can't spell.
Let's go to Backstage BS, shall we?
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Usually Boogie would be doing Backstage BS, but Boogie's not here. So Backstage BS, this is all alleged. We don't know if this is true. This is celebrity BS, but it's Backstage BS. Meaning this is not what you're going to see right in front of the camera. But as soon as that camera goes off, that's when the real show begins. So Joe,
I'm looking for
and
the
this
clip.
is all alleged. The views expressed here are not the views of One Homo Vision or anything.
Yeah, these are stuff we took off
This
of
is
YouTube.
all YouTube, baby. But this is interesting. You ready?
Friday 7:40 a.m.
Yes, I think so.
YouTube. Message. Your MS. Sundays.
No, I'm actually. It's a lot of videos I went through. So
YouTube.com.
I think this is the best one.
All right, let's rock.
Video. Play. YouTube.com.
Come on.
Play. Claressa Shields cousin took the baby back and called it YouTube.
Yo, already it sounds funny.
Claressa Shields' obsession with Remy Mo is getting uncomfortable.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. You ready?
YouTube. Video player. Button.
Yeah. What is going on? I'm over to YouTube.
So he come right through the front door. But yeah, now that's the
Muffin, if you don't sit down, we all know that Remy's husband is your man. I gotta remember, she had a whole lot of stuff going on. MIA. Trying to figure out if Remy is over at his mama's house with him. Compelled to respond to everybody that says something that she does not like in her DMs or on a post. And she has to prove to the world that she is finer and badder than Remy, and that she has more money, and that Pap loves her, and he's gonna marry her and give her a whole bunch of babies. And throughout all of this, we are like, girl, what is wrong with you? If you don't go somewhere and get you some Adderall or whatever it is that you are needed to be taking, whatever it is, go get it, girl. We're trying to figure it out, right? So people are doing what they do. And when I say people, I mean bloggers, people like me, people who do social commentary, okay? So this guy takes to his social media accounts and he posts a video. I think his name is Mr. Skinny TV. That is his name. So this is what happens.
Mr. Shields, when I say you don't have a good mentor around you, this is what I mean. Who thought it was a good idea for you to go in the Louis Vuitton store thinking that you was stunting on people when you in there looking mad, you in there looking disgruntled? And why? Because somebody else's man is not with you on the holidays. Like, this here video should have been you with a single guy that you engage with, him taking you to the Louis Vuitton store and him spending his money on you. That is not a flex. You taking $20,000 of your own money to go into the Louis Vuitton store and buy yourself a Christmas present when you're around the internet parading with somebody else's husband saying, your man, your man, your man. It's not a good look, man. It's not a good look. You're really making yourself look like a pick-me. You're making yourself look like a fool. That nobody else is going to tell you that, man. Get in the comments. Tell me what y'all think.
Oh, yeah, she got in the comments. Not only did she get in the comments, she got in his DMs. And it goes viral. The Neighborhood Talks posted. It's on site. Tasha K. Everybody reposted it. And again, this is an unhinged move. She already has this thing where she's trying to become Remy, and we'll get back to that in a second. But then she's fighting these battles on the internet. Very, very compulsive and reactionary to everything. I mean, this girl has over 1 million followers on IG, and you are arguing with us little guys down here. Make it make sense, Guo. This is why I say something is wrong with her. It's dangerous, the obsession that she has with Remy and competing with her. It's dangerous that she has no control over her.
What the heck is going on in this video?
Okay.
Like, I'm confused.
Okay. So, apparently, Christmas has passed, and Pat Poos came into her house with $30,000 worth of stuff from Louis Vuitton, but they're saying that he took her money and bought her a Christmas gift. And Remy is saying that he's done the same for her in the past. So this is what's going on, and they're saying she's trying to emulate Remy, and why has Papoose gotten a divorce from her, and he's engaged to her, and it's just so much, girl. It's a mess. It is a mess.
So let me make sure. Let me process this.
Yeah.
So Claressa Shields, who is the prize fighter, the Olympic boxer, 19 championships under her belt, is dating Papoose,
who's still married to Remy Ma,
D-weight rapper from Brooklyn.
Damn.
Allegedly. And who's married to Remy Ma, B-weight rapper from the Bronx, and reality star, right? So
it's a lot. It's so many layers. I tried to pick the best video that depicts everything that's going on, but this is what they're really talking about now. How this whole, because Christmas just passed, and he spent Christmas with Remy Ma, and because they have a child together.
What do they mean, spent Christmas with? Does that mean visit your child on Christmas? Or woke up in the morning at the house on Christmas?
It sounds like the way they talking, he ain't, because he gave Claressa these gifts 3 days later. 3 days after Christmas. So where were you from Christmas morning all the way till 3 days later? So
let me explain what probably was happening.
We know what's happening.
No, we don't know because he might have spent the night at his mama's house.
He might have
dropped the toys off to his, Remy's. Spent some time with the golden child because that's what they call her. And then went to. He probably had the golden child and took her to his auntie house or his cousin house, like Shay Shay and them. They, they little Christmas dinner. Had his daughter for 2 to 3 days, dropped her back off to Remy my house, and then visited Claressa. Because at the end of the day, Claressa, I don't see anything up here about y'all doing family time. Like you, the golden child, and Pap, or like in Disney World with mouse ears on. So, which leads me to believe that maybe this man hasn't fully incorporated you into the fold with his child,
and that's what's being said on the media. Because I don't know, I'm just
and that's okay because as a parent, you got to be careful who you're bringing around your child. Everybody that you lay up with ain't worthy to lay up with you and your on family time. Not saying that that's not the case with Claressa and Pap because I saw them on Tamarind Hall and they look pretty happy to me. They really did look pretty happy. Their body language was Team Us. They look super supportive. I know a lot of times these relationships are contrived in the media, but this didn't look it. Now, maybe if your cousin wasn't out there talking, your sister wasn't out there talking, everybody talking about you got mental health issues.
Let me see if I can pull up.
And you were on like an SSD check and owed $25,000 to the Social Security Administration.
Let's see if we can find that one.
And you and Remy going back and forth. Pap is looking around like, yo, this is a little too messy for the golden child. So
it's not just Claressa. Clarissa's going back and forth for 50
That's what I said. They going back. Everybody going back and forth. So at the end of the day, it's just a little, sloppy right now. And you got to defend your daughter. You got to protect your daughter at all costs.
And that is true.
So I don't look at it like, that's her husband. Because everybody knows
Why
that's
did you
your
have...
husband. But everybody also know that, allegedly, that Remy Ma cheated on Papoose. Everybody also know that Papoose stood 10 toes down while Remy did a 10-year bid in jail or whatever it was. So, we don't know. Like, I don't know if he was with another woman or not. I don't know. But what I do know is that he stood 10 toes down with her. So, we know that that's her husband as they repping. But at the end of the day, Claressa knows that too. And we don't know whether Pat said, yo, she bugging right now. I don't want this to get on the social media. Let's start 2026 right. Your cousin out here yapping and talking about you took the baby back and all kinds of foolishness.
I got
and you
that
gave
clip.
the baby back.
Do we want to hear that?
Yeah, that's entertaining if nothing else. So, it's just sloppy.
And the whole situation is very sloppy.
And as a parent, especially with a young child, I don't have a young child, but, they have a young child. Let's just do the Christmas thing. And who's to say they didn't go over there and argue? Because allegedly, I'm hearing that Claressa Shields is pregnant. So whether this is true or not. So maybe he went over there and, Remy was barking on Christmas. So you gonna do this? So you really gonna do this? So we don't know. We don't know. So just because something looks a certain way, now what are you talking about? He took $30,000 of Claressa Shields' money and bought a Christmas gift.
That's what the clip is saying. Let me see if I can find it.
Because how do they know? They don't know whether he took just because Remy Ma said he took $30,000 of my money. Just because she said that doesn't mean that that's how he. See, we all, several men have told me, I have a man counsel. Several men told me that no two vaginas are alike, Neither are no two relationships.
I heard that too. I've heard men say that.
So what you do with one woman is not what you're gonna do in a relationship with the next woman. So yeah, I might have stolen your $30,000. When you know better, you do better. So now I'm not gonna do that. I don't know whether this man is in love with Claressa or not. I'm also seeing that Claressa might be pregnant. I'm also seeing that they're about to break up. Like, this is why this is backstage BS. We just don't know.
We just don't know. We are just reporting what we see on YouTube.
So you got the video?
I have a bunch of videos. So let's see.
Let me chuckle and move on.
Let's see. This one was from a man's point of view.
All right. He needs to have a job next. Like, cause I don't even know why. Let me shut up. This Moet got me out here saying too much. Next somebody will be coming for me on YouTube.
Come on.
Yo. You have it? All right.
It's 50 Cent versus Pap.
Okay.
Well, at this point,
Okay.
Quick sidebar, Joe.
Yeah.
Yo, this Moet pulled up. That's what I'm gonna say. All right, so you ready for the video?
Yeah. I am.
Two faces centered.
Here we go. Let's see what
Okay, that video. Hit the thing.
Hit the record. Hit the. All right, we're gonna do that.
Turn on the
it's getting wicked
There we
and
go.
wild out here when it comes to this 50 Cent versus Pap. Well, at this point, versus Claressa Shields, back and forth.
One face centered.
Yeah, the disrespect is totally out of line.
Two faces centered.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the first to say that. Me personally, I feel like there's no way in hell a woman should be beefing with a man, or even going back.
What kind of foolishness is this? Joe, why you put this video up in front of me?
Yo, because I think it's relevant.
How is this Busta Rhymes video podcast commentary?
Listen.
Tell me this is not Busta Rhymes.
It's not Busta Rhymes. It's some dude from Harlem. But
Two faces
what he
centered.
was talking about is the fact that Claressa is clapping back at 50 and where's Pap Poop?
And he got the name wrong. It's Claressa, baby, not Claressa.
You want some more Moet?
You got more?
I think I got a little.
I just said this thing pulling up.
Wait,
but
I think it's a
play
drain.
that.
Wait, let me see if it's. I think it's a little drainer left.
One face
Oh,
centered.
you just got the little bit last. Here you go. Here you go.
Two faces centered.
Oh, this ain't playing no more. Probably for a good reason.
Well, it's not
Back and
playing.
forth online with a man. I don't like what 50 Cent is putting out on Claressa Shields. Yeah, she's a boxer. She's very strong, and we know Papoose for liking them kind of strong. But at the end of the day, where is Papoose? Because he's giving me.
At the end of the day, where is your job? Like why are you
Clearly
doing
his job.
Near bottom edge. Two faces near bottom edge.
Punk vibes.
Centered.
I'm just being honest. Oh, yeah. Just getting a little bit more into the story.
Sounds like
Busta?
Why don't Papoose and Remy Ma have a divorce yet? They still doing activities together. It's
that
Claressa
comedian,
Shields and
Young
Easy
Cole.
the Block Captain just sleep. Sneaky links.
I don't
Near bottom edge.
Can we say being?
Centered.
Yo, I don't know why I could take this
Two
coming
faces
from a
centered.
woman more than some man out here talking. Like, and then you try to say a woman shouldn't go up against a man.
Well, that's just
I want to know what this man
thing.
look like.
I don't know what he looked like. We had to ask somebody. I don't know what he looked like. We would have to ask him. But this is just one of the things when I was going down the rabbit hole that I came across, because we can't get the whole video with the cousin, which would have been super duper funny. And they're taking the baby, and I was trying to play that one, but that one didn't play. But
Two
that
faces
would have been
centered.
a funnier one. So there's that.
All right.
So you want to move on?
Yeah, because this is like 2 minutes of my life with this man's video.
It's messy,
that.
but you know what? Sometimes I like the messy. I ain't gonna lie.
But the ignorant part, they share a child.
They do.
Why shouldn't this man be able
Near
to
left
visit
edge.
his child on Christmas?
I don't see anything
One
wrong
face
with that.
centered.
He should be there as the dad for Christmas.
Two faces centered.
And
What I think the
Near left edge.
people are saying, from what I got, and I just couldn't find a video that would pop up.
One face near
is
left edge.
that He took Clarissa's money.
Two Faces Center.
But
Him and
how
Remy
do
are
they
in.
know?
This is just what I don't know myself. I'm just reporting what I was watching as I was going down the rabbit hole. That he took the money, $30,000 of her money, bought her a gift, was in the store, Louis Vuitton store with Remy, and they're laughing and yada yada yada. I don't know.
So he was inside the Louis store with Remy Ma laughing at we stole Claressa money.
I don't know, you know.
Now, here's the craziest part of it all. If allegedly this is all
Two
true,
Faces Center.
they're inside of the store giggling. Remy, I love you and all, but you look the stupidest one out here. Like, and about
Centered.
Papoose not speaking because he looks like a punk. You got some nerve. But anyway, the man did get up on social media and he did speak. This is how, and you know, he was speaking a couple of, I don't know, like around the summer. I went down
Two
to
Faces
Pap
Centered.
and I went down to Pap and Claressa rabbit hole.
See, I didn't. I just did it last night.
Yeah, and they. So Pap was on the YouTube live, and he was talking about I don't know how to really
Near
work
left edge.
this. Karen was pointing in another
Because
direction.
he's like 58 years old.
But again, at the end of the day, he didn't want to do this.
Near left edge.
He didn't.
I
need
can
to
see
do
that.
this.
I can see that.
But
Centered.
apparently, Remy said something that violated his manhood. I don't remember what it
Is
was.
it the he's the brokest man she's
Two
ever
Faces
been
Centered.
with? Is that the statement? Because they're making a lot of there's a lot of hoopla around that he's a brokest when she was in jail and I don't know. Like I said,
At the end of the day, Remy, he stood 10 toes down with
That
you
is
in
true.
jail, and you
Loyalty.
came out and cheated on him with a battle rapper.
I didn't know that's who he was.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. That really doesn't matter whether he's a battle rapper or he's famous or he's. It really doesn't. That's part
And
doesn't
then,
matter.
according to Pap,
Two Faces
he got
Centered.
up on something and knuckled the dude up at a show. Some mess, and then Remy
He's
brought
too
him inside the
old.
house, and they was like sexing in the bed. But here's the thing:
They too old for this.
when Pap got up on the on the YouTube with this, I said, "Yo, Pap, why you took your crown off, King? Like, why you do this?
Near
You
left
didn't have
edge.
to do this. You did not have
Centered.
to do this, and that's why Pap is not speaking.
Near left edge.
Best to believe.
Centered.
If Pap is a Brooklyn dude, which he is,
Yes.
Pap is holding his thing down. Pap might be barking on Claressa. Yo, this is why I can't mess with you. You up here yoking, clucking on the YouTube. Yo, get your mentals right, shorty. Like, he might be out there saying that. This Christmas might have gone in this direction. He taking gifts for the little golden child, and why did I just hear that Claressa is pregnant? Yo, miss me with that.
Two Faces
Yo, I
Centered.
can't be bothered, yo. Every time I want to come see my seed, yo, you up here barking and acting stupid, yo. You the one that cheated. I can't do this. Yo, get my seed dressed. Let me take her home. I'm gonna take her to my mama's house. And he left for 2 days. And he took the little girl to his mother's house. But here's the thing. It's too sloppy, Claressa, so I can't take you in front of my mama right now. My cousins and my aunties and all of that. Let me just spend time with my daughter. And maybe Claressa understood the assignment.
Two
Maybe
Faces Centered.
They was laying up on Christmas Eve. He said, yo, man, I gotta go over to the schoolhouse. I gotta see my daughter. You could bring him over here. Nah, I know, but you got your crazy cousin around and she acting stupid and I just don't need the drama. Like, we just don't know.
That's true. When you have a blended family, it can go so many different ways. So, that's true.
And this is why this is Backstage BS.
I like it. Let's move on to the next segment.
Near bottom edge.
I like that
Two
closeout.
Faces near bottom edge. Centered.
Allegedly. So,
Near left edge.
the next segment of this will be the Disability News Network. This will be a part of the show where we will highlight
Centered.
something special in disability every week.
Like Disability Awareness Month? Or like that kind of stuff?
No, just whatever's going on in the field of disability.
Okay.
It's been brought to my attention that this show is not for the disabled person, which is true. This show's for people who are
Faces
interested
Centered.
in disability. That's why I always say we are reshaping the face of what disability womanhood looks like.
So I know we used to say on our iPodcast, this is a show for the
One face near left edge.
extraordinary woman in an ordinary world.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we need
Two
to bring
Faces
that back.
Centered.
We are extraordinary in an ordinary world, which just happened to be disability.
I don't look at myself as extraordinary I don't know. That's like being exceptional. I don't know. Let me play with it, Joe.
I'm just saying, that's my opinion. I like it, and we can talk about it behind the scenes.
Yeah, like, I just feel like I'm just a woman who happens to be blind. But at key first, I'm a woman, and more so than being a woman, I'm an African-American woman. So when we're talking about intersectionality,
Two faces
I'm
centered.
African-American first, then I'm a woman second, then
you're blind?
I'm blind. So it's all about identity.
I don't. Well, how do you think the world looks at us, though? Because I think the world sees
It
the
depends if I have
blindness
my cane
first.
first.
Well, I always have my cane, so I think they see the blindness first, in my opinion.
I
And then
don't-
my other multiple disabilities, because I got a lot going on.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't. Again, when we started the show, I was like, yo,
Near left
F
edge.
this is my motto for this year. I don't really give an F what the world thinks.
Two faces centered.
Like, it's
I don't
how
either, but I am
Near left
asking
edge.
you, how do you think the world
Centered.
views you? It has nothing about if
I don't
you
know.
care. Just wondering what's your opinion on it.
I think because America is a racist country, and that's just the fabric that America is woven in, racism. I think
see the
that they
blackness
see me as and based on my complexion, they see me as a black person first.
You know what? That makes sense, because, you know, there's a whole, is blindness, colorblind, yada, yada, yada. And we all know it's not.
Yeah.
Two
So,
faces
yeah,
centered.
I'll go with that. I can agree with that. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Then they see these double D's, and then there might be a girl there, and then they may see the cane. I don't know. This is how I look at. it. But complexion trumps everything, because sometimes when you're going into a space with a cane, a lot of people don't notice the cane until you bump into them, or the cane tap their feet, and then they may look back like, oh, this person's blind. Oh, like that kind of thing.
I think my experience is
Two
different
faces
because
centered.
A, I'm totally blind, and I have other physical disabilities. So
Yeah.
I think my perspective is a little different.
Yeah, it's all about.
And I'm not saying they
perspective
don't
and
see the
outlook.
black. Yeah, I think they see the black, but I think they see the crutch, they see the cane. So we can talk about that later.
Yeah, I wear my blackness like a skin, no pun intended.
How else you gonna wear it?
No, there are some people who don't. Trust me.
I don't understand. Like, you can't take off your skin. If there's nothing else you cannot do, you cannot take off your skin.
Two faces
Bleaching
centered.
cream.
Girl,
But there
All
are
right,
some people.
okay, all right, all right.
So anyway,
All right, yeah, let's
so
move on.
Disability News Network. We will be talking about all issues surrounding disability. And today is January 6th. January 4th was Braille Day. And I'm going to give a little history into Braille and why Braille is so important and what Braille is really about. Because I don't think that the sighted community fully understands or know what Braille really is.
Two face. 11 minutes. 29 seconds.
Okay.
Stop recording video. Button.
So, let me give you some history. So, Braille was created by Louis Braille. Louis Braille was born on January 4th, 1809, hence Braille Day. Louis Braille got stabbed in the eye at the age of 3 at his father's workshop. And then by the age of 5, he was totally blind. An infection spread. Louis Braille went to the School for the Blind in France. But he also was pretty sharp.
Two faces centered.
So there was a military guy named Charles Barbier. He had a 12-cell kind of code of writing. It was almost like
Near left
tap
edge.
to Morse code in a sense, which is
Centered.
called night writing. Louis Braille said, hey, this is kind of interesting. But it's complicated. So what if I were to kind of simplify this 12-cell dot thing? Because it didn't have any punctuations. It didn't have any spaces.
One face centered.
It was just 12 just cell dots
Two faces centered.
to communicate. He said, what if I were to simplify this, and then we can, we meaning blind people, blind students can talk, can write. I mean, not talk, can write to each other. Now, before Braille was invented, the print was raised. Almost also, which means that blind people couldn't write, which means they weren't fully literate. They could put their hands on the book, and they could actually read the raised print on the book. And it kind of looked like the panel
Two faces
on an
centered.
elevator, or if we're in the street and you might touch the sign of the women's bathroom and it's raised, W-O-M-E-N. It was kind of like that in the book, which means it would take up a lot of paper. So Louis Braille said, this night writing is
One face centered.
too complex. Let me
Two faces centered.
simplify it, and let me make it into a 6-cell dot thing. Now, Joe, before you kind of liken it to like an egg carton,
Yeah.
you want to talk about that?
Okay, so when I was learning Braille, my Braille teacher, which was the easiest way that she could teach me, is she got half an egg carton and some golf balls. And that's how she kind of showed me, okay, A is position 1, B is position 1 and 2, C is position 1 and 4.
Two faces centered.
And I caught on really quickly that way because she was also worried about me being diabetic and yada, yada, yada. So that is the simplest way for a person who is sighted to think about the Braille cell.
Half an egg carton. I like that. That is how I would
Near left edge.
Teach some children Braille. We also taught Braille kinesthetically a lot of time,
Which is?
Meaning
Near left edge.
we would do like Braille
Centered.
yoga, Braille
Two faces centered.
Oh, nice.
twister, left foot on dot 1, right foot on dot 4. What do you have? I have the letter C. You know, like that kind of thing.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Because as a special educator, I definitely believe in a multi-dimensional approach to teaching. So I just involve everything, like the total body, tactile, visual,
engage the
auditory.
kids, yeah.
Yes, but I taught myself Braille at 40. But at that time,
Two faces centered.
at 12 years old, he created this 6L form of writing and reading. And the reason I say writing, because a lot of blind people use a slate and stylus to write. And it kind of opens, I'm holding my hand open and closed, kind of like like a book, and it closes shut on the paper with the Braille paper in, but the stylus has like a wooden handle and a metal point, and you kind of poke it through the slate, and when you flip it over, the writing is forward. So when you're using a slate and stylus, you gotta have to think Braille code backwards to flip it over, which is not easy for people who are new to Braille.
It is not easy.
They also have the Braille, which looks like a typewriter, where you can put the paper in, and you roll the Braille paper in, and you type 1, 2, 3 on one side, 4, 5, 6 on the other. But you still have to have a mental image of how this
Braille looks like.
Yes, and after
Two faces centered.
you do this enough, it will be second nature. Now, when Louis Braille created Braille at 12 years old, it wasn't popular. By the age of 15, he had the entire Braille code mapped out, punctuations, Braille numbers, Braille alphabet, you name it. And even Braille music.
Two faces centered.
Pretty ingenious.
Well, and the point is, when he died in 1852, because he just didn't like it. It was like, what is this? No, people don't like new things. Like, I gotta learn this and deal with the principal? So, no. So, it was kind of poo-pooed until he died in 1852. And then posthumously, he was elevated, and so was his Braille code. Wow, this is something great. So now, Braille is just celebrated, written, and
Two faces centered.
all over the world in different languages. It's even used for STEM. We have our NIMF code where you could do your math.
That's cool.
Near left edge.
So it's definitely
One face centered.
and I brought all this up to say a lot of blind educators, who especially teachers of the blind, a lot of voc rehab teachers feel like, you don't really need this.
Two faces near left edge.
You can listen to things, and they are telling students,
One face
parents,
centered.
and people who are new to blindness, like this Braille is not
Two faces
important.
centered.
I'm here to give 5 or 6 reasons why Braille does matter. First of all, Braille is literacy. Period.
That part.
Near left edge.
Braille is literacy. If you do not know
One face
Braille
centered.
as a blind person, you are not literate. You can listen
Two faces
to
centered.
as many audio books and listen to things on your
One
phone
face
as
centered.
much as you will like. You're still
Two
not
faces
literate.
centered.
Because literacy entails reading and writing. And you can't write through Audible. And you can't read with your ears. And although we like a good article to listen to in the morning, it's still not
One face
literacy. People who are children, especially,
Two
who are
faces centered.
proficient in Braille, they excel better academically.
Near left edge.
Braille involves, if you're proficient and you know Braille,
One face
like I
centered.
said, you're better with spelling. You're better
Two
with
faces
grammar,
near left
and
edge.
you're better with reading comprehension. Because and I've worked in
One face
schools.
centered.
I've worked in conjunction with schools for the blind, and I've seen that every kid has an iPad. Just working their iPad. I've sat with teachers of the blind, and they're working with new to Braille readers, and they have like the little pattern books and all kinds of mangled writing tools, and they are learning Braille with their vision. I was in the teaching blind program, and I know, and this is why they kind of say you got to get off this program. I was doing
One face centered.
because I was saying this is outdated, and you cannot teach Braille like this. You can where you can look at the dots, but Braille is a tactile thing. It was created by blind people, by blind persons, for blind people. When I took my content specialty test for teaching blind, 2 of us were blind in there. We used our hands to read. 3 weren't. Went into that test. 2 of us passed the test. 3 didn't at the first try.
One face
you had
centered.
to transcribe Braille and read Braille. And I was told by the people who were taught how to read Braille with their eyes when the test got in front of them. Because, Joe, you got the egg crate.
Right.
These teachers got the domino cell thing.
Which is the same thing.
Like
the double 6 is the same thing.
But they were looking at it. So when the test
2 faces
came,
centered.
it was like, wait, what are we doing?
What do you
I don't know
mean?
what this
I don't
is.
understand.
Because when you had to
Your left
transcribe
edge.
the Braille into print,
It was actual Braille.
it was actual Braille
instead of the dominoes.
instead of the dominoes.
Okay, I can see how that's difficult.
And they were like
3 faces near
but-
left
And
edge.
this is why Braille, it should be treated like actual
faces centered.
literacy.
Because it is.
Near left edge.
It's literacy for us.
No, studies have shown kids that do well, who are proficient in Braille, they do better academically. Also,
Centered.
adults who do better, it's better for employment. Braille, coupled with technology, will definitely level the playing field in an employment space. Braille, the
Near left
studies have
edge.
shown that those who are
Centered.
proficient in Braille, they fare better with getting jobs. 75% of the blind community is unemployed. I think it's because of lack of literacy a lot of times. I mean, there's also low societal expectations, like I said, but I also believe like it's the literacy aspect. There are times when your technology may fail. I worked for Social Security for 10 years. That's the first time I saw a refreshable Braille display.
2
which is a
faces centered.
device that will read the print on the screen and it'll transcribe it into Braille and it's right at your desk. You got to put your hands on it. I know someone who just had to quit his job with Social Security. The system wasn't fully accessible. He's totally blind as a child. I know this for a fact.
And he wasn't proficient in Braille.
He wasn't, because Braille is literacy. It's
Right,
almost
but
like
I think if you're a blind child, you would be more likely to be Braille literate.
no, because they're pushing
2 faces
technology.
centered.
Oh, just listen to this. Do it on your iPad. Download these books. Download your news articles. So if you are,
That's true.
you learn to read at 6, 7, 8 years old, Braille, and then you graduate from high school, and then you never really pick up Braille again.
You forget it.
Yeah, that's like if you haven't picked up a book at 8 years old, and I know the letters, I know what CAT
But you're not gonna read it as well.
You're not gonna read it as well as someone who's reading print. We gotta
2
look at
faces
Braille
centered.
as literacy. Look at Braille as, blind print and blind print. So he had to quit his job.
It's blind reading and writing.
That's all that it is.
Yeah.
It's good when you're doing presentations of a person such as myself. You have the flashcards in front of you or a Braille note taker. You could type in your notes and then it will transcribe it in Braille for you. And now you can stand in front of a boardroom and speak
And
with
not be
confidence.
infinite
2 faces centered.
Braille also ensures a sense of independence and accomplishment. People who are proficient in Braille, they are a lot more independent. You go to an ATM machine, you read cash here on the machine. I mean, it's basic, but this is where I get my money off the slide. Insert card. It says it in Braille.
It says
at the
insert
machine.
card?
It does.
Okay.
Right at the slot. So
2 faces
I'm
centered.
not fumbling and feeling a lot of times at the machine. And you know what? When that does happen, when I get nervous, because I know when I go to the ATM machine by myself, I know that they're watching me. So if they are watching me, sometimes you do get nervous. And I might start fumbling around. But if I'm in a relaxed mode, I can put my card here and I'll touch the machine. Oh, insert card here, cool. And
Two faces centered.
So you get to be a lot more independent. You don't need someone that's reading your mail, reading your medical information, reading your food stamp letter or social security card to you. Social security information. Because if the information comes to your home in Braille, it ensures your privacy.
That is so true.
It might take you a little longer to read it, but you're reading it. And there's also homing those skills. It's important for independent living. Now, the vocational rehab teachers, they will come to the house and they'll leave the bump dots, which are these little dots that they'll put, on microwaves, anything button that you have to press, and they're sticky adhesive things. But also, Braille is great for labeling. When I was teaching, I had I think they call it like a Dymatap or whatever that machine. Dymatap or something.
Right.
Two faces centered.
I sat there and I had the little wheel with the tape and I Braille math. And then I stuck it in my math center. I Braille, reading. I Braille all of my centers in my room. So now I would go to the room. Go and get my stuff off of the my centers, off the shelf, without feeling around. So Braille is great for labeling. It's good for independent living.
Two faces centered.
It's because I know they're giving everybody meta glasses now, and that's cute with the wearable AIs. But I think a lot of this is occurring because they're trying to write Braille out the equation. You cannot write Braille out of the equation.
No.
And lastly, it's important for inclusion and equal opportunity for people who are blind. Braille ensures
Two faces centered.
It ensures full participation in society. This makes it possible for us to go, again, fully and participate and get a menu from Applebee's or Cheesecake Factory. Because they do have them in Braille. I asked. Get a menu from the Red Lobster. They do have it in Braille. Most chain restaurants have menus in Braille. It makes it possible. This is kind of gross. I don't do it, but I know it's there because I've touched it just as
Two faces centered.
To know what station you're at when you get off the train. Braille is sitting right up there on the sign that says Broadway Junction or 42nd Street. It makes it possible for us to know what floor we're pressing in an elevator or where to insert our card at the ATM machine. So it does ensure equal access and full inclusion into society. And this is why on January 4th, we salute
Two faces centered.
I'm Adam Moet.
Listen, we're just gonna
You're gonna do
cheers. We're gonna do empty cheers.
One face centered.
Cheers.
Oh, I got a little something.
I know, but we're gonna clink champagne glasses.
Your left edge.
And take it to the head. And on
Two
that
faces
note,
centered.
that party.
All right, so this is our next segment. That is called That Part. So are you ready for the That Part questions?
You know it.
All right. If this music would stop, I would be okay. Okay. This is a good one. Thinking about your life experiences, so far, what has the last few years taught you about your
Two faces centered.
boundaries and what truly matters to you?
It's taught me to put things into perspective. Like, it's taught me that money is not my God. Money doesn't matter to me at all. What matters more so is just peace of mind and just making sure you're in your oneness with your creator, whatever you subscribe to, and with people in your life. And that karma is
Two faces
real.
centered.
Karma is so real. That's a good question. I think what my last life
Joe, why sound like your tongue heavy?
Because I've been sipping this Moet with you. What do you mean? Don't act like you've been sitting and drinking it yourself. My tongue might be a little bit heavy, but you did see me pop champagne, and we aren't big drinkers. So, what these last couple of years have taught me, because it has been a heck of a ride for me. The last couple
Two
of years.
faces centered.
But what it has taught me is that my boundaries are important for me to stick to, and that more important than anything, my solace, my peace of mind, and my happiness is number one next to God.
I know that's right.
It's number one. Like, it is, moving into my own place has really taught me how important it is to love myself, love my mental
Two faces centered.
health and wellness, and stick with it.
I know that's right. Okay,
so the next one is, when you think about trusting the process in this next chapter of your life, what does that look like for you?
letting go and letting God. That's it.
And what is one small step
Two faces centered.
Take the trust in the process.
Into this new process, like this new process or whatever it is. What is one step you could take?
Yo, my steps have already been ordered, so it's already happening. I just keep moving forward. That's it.
1 foot at a time.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me read that again, because that was a mouthful.
This is already coming to fruition.
Two faces centered.
I have to think. Okay, this is definitely, like I said, a new chapter. And what that looks like for me is loving Jovan. In a way that I have not loved Jovan in a very, very long time. And you know what? Not giving a damn what other people think, if it feels good in my soul.
Even though your wig might be OD, right?
Even though my wig might be OD.
Two faces centered. Near bottom edge.
Now I'm still gonna be taking advice with that kind of
Yo,
stuff.
I fixed your wig up though. Let me see if it still fits.
I pulled it up because it's hot.
All right,
it's hot. It's hot.
Yo, your ends are a little bit interesting.
What is it?
They're a little dry. You gotta put some oil moisturizer on them ends.
If I put any more moisturizer on it, I'm gonna look like Jermaine Jackson. I swear.
Near bottom edge.
I'm gonna be greasy. I think it's just frayed and I have to.
Two faces centered.
I gotta get my flexi rods. But anyway, not caring as much about what people think when it comes to my happiness. That's and the step I can take is exactly what I said. Embracing myself.
I know that's right.
So, and that's something I haven't done in a long time. I'm worried about what makes this person happy. How can I make this person happy? This year, I'm making Jovan Campbell happy.
I know that's right.
Two faces centered.
So, with that being said, you ready? You want another one? I got one more.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, let me,
FaceTime button.
Why are you doing this to me?
Settings. Education stack of books.
Rashida, can you turn off that thing?
Messages.
What thing?
Messages.
Messages. I think that speaker's on.
You're a free more conversation.
Oh.
Is it on?
No, it's off.
It's off?
Your message.
Yeah.
Vertical scroll bar.
Well, you're gonna have my screen reader, so.
Two faces centered.
Okay, now it's off.
Okay.
Okay. Come on. People, bear in mind, we are using screen readers.
See, we had that Braille.
Listen, if I had that Braille, you'd still be waiting for me to read the first
Two
question.
faces centered.
That's true.
But I am going to get better. That is very important for me. Okay, here it is. What is something you have been holding on to that no longer serves you?
Three faces centered.
And what do you hope your life will feel like?
Two faces
once you
centered.
have released it.
I've been holding on to clothes that do not serve me. Like, fat.
One face near left edge.
Fat clothes.
That you
Two faces centered.
Yeah.
That's cute, right? You don't want to get rid of your cute fat clothes.
Just clothes in general. So I've been holding on to cute fat clothes. And I am losing weight. And no, I'm not on the GOP one. I know everybody think that. But I've been losing weight, and it's a lot of work, but I'm really working hard at it. I'm holding on to clothes that I shouldn't be holding on to.
So you're gonna get rid of it for this year?
I'm getting rid of them for this year, but I'm also getting rid of them for this year because I'm too small for them. And also, I also have my motivation clothes. You ever had the clothes when you gain weight, but they were cute, but I'm not getting rid of these size 10 jeans because I'm going to fit in them?
Girl, I got one pair that I will never ever let go of, and I've had them for like 30 years. They're not motivational, they're just my favorite jeans. I swear.
Yes.
Everything else I could get rid of, but those pair of jeans, for whatever reason, I just like them. So I get it. I really do.
Yes. So,
one thing that I'm holding on to that I need to get rid of that serves me no purpose.
Two faces centered.
I don't know if it's clothes because I get rid of my clothes regularly. I don't know, something that I need to get rid of that serves me no purpose. You know what? I know what it is. Me being super overcritical of myself. There are enough people in this world that judge me. And I have been working on not being so super critical of myself.
That's a good one.
And
Two faces
it serves me no purpose because it doesn't make me feel good. Like, I'm finding better ways to go, you could do better, girl. Like, yes. Oh my God, why you did that? Oh, you're like, so I'm finding better ways to critique myself so that it's not so much putting myself down, but just looking at it different ways. So maybe my pessimism, that's what it is. Okay. I am getting rid of the pessimism and in with the optimism. The glass is now half full, not half empty.
Two faces centered.
That part.
Oh, girl. So we can move on.
One face centered.
I will say this much. This sweat is pouring off of me.
Two
girl,
faces
I
centered.
think it's the Moet because that's why I pinned my hair up. It's so damn hot in here now.
I thought it was the menopause.
It could be that too.
We definitely have to do
that whole part. Speaking of this segment, we got to get into that.
Yeah. Yes, we do need to do an episode on that. So, straight from the heart.
One face centered.
Okay. So
I am ready. What's
two faces centered.
This one is an interesting one.
Every time you say interesting, I almost cringe because we don't know what that means.
We don't, because we're getting some doozies in here. Hold on. Let me
Near left edge.
All right, let me get the letter up.
One face centered.
Let me read it right now.
Two faces centered.
Anonymous again. We're getting some doozies.
When is somebody gonna drop a name?
No. Some of this stuff is so spicy. You cannot drop names. Okay, I'm just gonna read it. Okay. Am I reading this kind of weird because my tongue is heavy?
Thanks, boy.
Yes. Okay. Here we go. Okay. All right, straight from the heart.
Two faces centered.
Okay. What the craziness? All
One
right.
face centered.
That's what happened when we're dealing with technology.
No.
Two faces centered.
This looks like a half a letter to me. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, so it says, Dear Straight from the Heart, I'm a 42-year-old woman with a disability. With a physical disability. And I've been married to my husband for over 10 years. Our marriage wasn't falling apart. We weren't on the brink of divorce.
Near left edge.
We were solid, stable, and comfortable. About 2 years ago.
Here we come. What is it?
Okay. Let me start over. Okay.
Damn, you was about to drop the bomb. What happened?
No, that was oh God. This is what technology looks like.
Two faces centered.
Maybe I should have this letter in Braille, right?
Listen, if you can read it, because you're on your own.
Okay. All right. Let me start over. Okay, I'm a 42-year-old woman with a physical disability. And I've been married to my husband for over 10 years. Our marriage wasn't falling apart. We weren't on the brink of divorce. We were solid, stable, and comfortable. About 2 years ago, we made a joint decision to open up our marriage. We didn't just bring in one person. We joined with another married couple, a man and a woman, creating what's called a quad. 2 married couples, fully connected, trying to do this the right way. I began dating the other husband in the couple. My husband was dating his wife. Everyone knew. Everyone agreed. Everything was transparent. Then real life happened. I became pregnant by the man that I was dating outside of the marriage. I know the baby is not my husband's because he had a vasectomy years ago as part of our family planning. My child is now 1 year old, and now everything feels like it's unraveling. Both men are fighting. My husband and my partner are both emotional, hurt, and protective. Everyone is struggling, and I feel stuck in the middle trying to keep the peace. I'm raising a child, managing my disability, and holding together a situation that feels much heavier than what I agreed to. People keep reminding me that I agreed to this. And I did. But no one talks about what happens when agreements turn into emotions and emotions turn into resentment. I'm exhausted. I'm tired of being the emotional translator. I'm tired of being the calm one. I'm tired of feeling like my body carried the biggest consequence while everyone else argues. So I need advice. How do you move forward when everyone agrees, but no one feels okay anymore? How do you protect your marriage while honoring your father of your child? How do you stop being the emotional glue when you're coming undone? I love my child. I care about both men, but I'm starting to wonder if this situation is sustainable or if I've been surviving instead of choosing myself. Signed, Anonymous.
Oh my God. Where do we start with that?
Near left edge.
That's a lot.
Anonymous, I am so sorry that I'm laughing.
Yeah, that's a lot.
If I was light skinned, my face would be red. Because this is a mess here.
Near left edge.
So we're just going to unpack this.
Centered.
One by one. Let's start with the baby. Because that's the biggest, I think, elephant in the room.
Okay, what you want to say about the baby, child?
Well, I mean, I think because the baby is here, like, it sounds like she kind of wants to go back to how things were before.
2 faces centered.
But because there's a baby involved, things are definitely different. And I don't know if it can go back to what it was before. Or even the husband and honoring the husband and the baby daddy and
you let this man you let both these men make you put your crown in the mud. Now here's the thing.
Damn.
2 faces
That's kind of harsh.
Okay.
Near left edge.
You say you're 42 and I get it. I don't know what made you think that you couldn't get pregnant out here. Now you said
older
that
women think I'm done, and you ain't done till you tie your tooth.
Well, clearly she wasn't done because she said that he had a vasectomy in the interest of family planning, which means that they have other children. Now, you said everything was transparent. Everybody getting down. I guess the men are not, together because.
No, she didn't say that.
No, she said that he's dating the man's wife,
and the man's wife is dating her.
Yeah. Okay, so, and yeah, everyone is right. Everybody agreed to this. So everybody needs to crap or get off the pot now. So there's a little baby involved. Who the heck is people? She said people keep reminding me that I agreed to this. People like your husband?
Probably.
Because
2 faces
who
centered.
are the people?
Probably her husband, because how men like to do that yours, mine, and ours now that there's a baby involved.
Yeah, I don't think this was thought out well. I don't know if this was like a pandemic project.
That's what it sounds like.
You said 2 years ago.
Near left edge.
That was the end of the pandemic.
Centered.
So it just sounded like, you know, you
Near
guys
left
were
edge.
middle-aged and just trying
Centered.
something. You were married to this man for years. And I get it. It got a little stagnant. Y'all tried to bring something in.
Two faces centered.
So now everyone else is arguing, she's saying. So the two men are probably out there arguing and the woman.
Probably fighting.
Yeah, there's a baby involved. So now everybody needs to grow up. Because y'all, not just you agreed to this, everybody agreed to this.
Right. But it seems like it's falling in her lap.
Because, why is this not falling in the man who...
Because it don't never fall in the man's lap.
Who made you pregnant?
Because it never falls in the man's lap. And we know that as women. It never falls in their lap.
Two faces centered.
I'm looking at some of the verbiage in here. I love my child. I care about both men. Now, you're not saying that you love your husband. It sounds like you're emotionally stuck between two of these men. You share a little baby with this man. Clearly, y'all still doing this. Maybe the rift is not really coming from the baby being here.
Two faces
because it
centered.
was transparent. Everybody knew what they was getting into, which is true.
But they didn't expect a baby to come out of it. Nobody
Well, if they
expected
were having
that.
unprotected sex.
But you know,
that's
adults
liable.
don't think about that.
Well, woulda, shoulda, coulda, it happened.
Mm-hmm.
So now, but I'm also reading deeper into this. Maybe it's beef around the situation. It's because, okay, we got a baby. This thing was deep.
It was a lot. It was a lot of moving parts with it.
It was.
But let's.
So
Yeah.
So here's how.
Face near left. Stop recording video.
Okay, so
Button.
this how I would just tackle this. I'm just gonna tackle each one. They made a joint decision. Okay, so he had a vasectomy. So it's the other man's baby. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Two faces
let's
centered.
see. Let me just tackle everyone. What do she want? Because this is so out of my pay grade. So coming, you know, the quad, the polyamory. Although somebody tried to bring this into my life last year.
Girl, that whole part.
Then listen to this letter. Okay.
Well, let's just give our honest opinion.
Okay, so now she's raising a child. Okay. I don't know why the lady bringing up the disability
Two
because
faces centered.
this don't got nothing to do with it. This had nothing to do with the
It
Uchi
really
Wanda.
it sound like some freaky deep. That's what it sound like.
Yeah, no, this had nothing to
They
do with your
just want
physical disability.
No.
Because if you were thinking that you got, you know, you were used because of your disability, that's different. But that's not what you're asking.
No, they're willing participants. She said everybody agreed, so it can't be that they're taking advantage of her because of her disability. She just got caught out there in some
Two faces centered.
freaky
So here's the question.
and yeah.
So I need advice. How do you move forward when everyone agreed, but no one feels okay anymore? That's their problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We all agreed to this. Like
Yeah.
we all agreed.
Nobody was forced. We were all willing participants.
One face near
But
right edge.
I also think, okay, how do you protect your
Two faces
marriage
centered.
while honoring the father of your child? Wow, that's deep. Okay, and how
They
do
gotta
you
work together. That is the long and short of it.
stop being the emotional glue when you're coming undone?
One face near right edge.
Stop it. I can answer the dirt one. Stop being emotional
Two
glue.
faces
These
centered.
are men. These are men.
If they
And
fight it out and do what they do.
And that's it. This is just
One face near right edge.
everybody taking out their member and then measuring.
Two
it.
faces centered.
You know, but at the same time, you have to let your man be the head of his household.
Yeah, that is
Now,
true.
this baby father, I don't know what's going on. He can't pull up to the house because I don't think that they're fighting. I don't think that the infighting is coming from
The baby.
the baby is used as a power struggle, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that the infighting is
faces
coming
centered.
from the you know, we all having sex and you
Mm.
want my wife and I want your wife. I don't think that that's what it's about. Because they were all good until the baby came. Now the fighting has started.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like, you know, you're saying, you know, how do you kind of want to honor your husband but still let this baby father be baby father.
They have to raise this baby as a family, as a village, like you say. And that is the long and short of it. Like, it's no way around that.
Two faces centered.
Or you could have your baby father meet him at the door and say, here, take your little girl and little boy and bring them back in 3 hours or 4 hours or spend the night with the baby back. But at the end of the day, the boundaries have gotten completely blurred here. Like, how do you keep your marriage when letting the other man be the father? That man, the baby father, has to know that the child lives here. And as the father, as the head of this household, my husband may have to discipline.
Two faces centered.
My husband may have to put his foot down with this little girl, little boy. My husband may have to make decisions. Now, hopefully, you guys can communicate and do this as a unit, since you want it to be a unit inside
Two
the
faces
streets.
centered.
To be a quad.
Now be a unit in the streets.
That's why I say with the village. It has to be a village.
Yes, because more
centered.
importantly than all of these emotions, and it's a baby at hand. And you all have to raise this little girl, little boy, or this child, and use an IUD or birth control or something, because you care about both of these men, which means that you're leading with your heart with both of these situations.
Two faces centered.
So my best advice is use birth control. You're gonna do this again with this man. Your husband is gonna do this again with this woman. Y'all clearly like this. Y'all been doing it for 2 years. Okay, fine. B, have that necessary conversation with both men and the wife at the same time, and say, listen, this little child is here. We have to figure out how to raise this person as a unit. Either the baby stay at your house on the weekends, or come back on the weekdays, or you do pickups from daycare and I'll do drop-offs. But y'all gotta come to an agreement to make this thing work. 3, your man gotta be the head of the household.
Yeah.
This man can't walk through your home saying, yo, anonymous, where's the cookie crisp? Eating out the man bowl.
Wait, why would he be doing that in the first place if he only supposed to be coming to pick up his child?
Well, clearly he's not coming to pick up his child. Like, there's extracurricular here going on, because she cares about both of them. And you should be loving your husband but caring about the next man. So clearly something is going awry. And then lastly, is this sustainable or should I walk away? That's totally up to you. You have to kind of look at it and see, over the years that you and your husband put in the family, you said it's been solid, lean into that solidity.
Two faces centered.
You guys have a foundation clearly. Maybe, y'all got a little bored with something and wanted to try something new. Okay, whatever. That happens with a lot of couples, married and not, who've been together for quite a while. Let's bring in something new. Let's spice it up. I don't know whether you guys knew this couple or not. Hopefully, it sounds like y'all knew this couple, because there's a lot of comfortability going on here. Now all 4 you have to figure out your systems. Yes, this is sustainable, but you have to figure out how this will be sustainable. Because it sounds like you guys have kids, because he got a vasectomy due to family planning, which means that either y'all never wanted to have children and you didn't say that, or y'all have a family together and didn't want to bring any more into the equation.
And she didn't say this is her first baby, so
no,
this
was the welcome surprise. And this is how you guys got to look at this little baby, as the welcome surprise. And you got to make him or her feel comfortable in the village.
And this baby connects all 4 you guys. This baby may be in your home some days, in that home some days. So this is the connection that y'all really connected now. Y'all thought the quad was the situation. But this is what connects you. Like RB said, you got to love on this baby and make this baby feel welcome, because one day this baby is going to grow up and go, wait. My mommy is here, but my daddy is there. But
Two
she's
faces
married
centered.
there. And all of my other siblings got children. Father is, this my daddy, and I got 2 daddies. And I have 2 mommies. So y'all got to figure it out.
And that's the beautiful part about the new age family. It's okay to have 2 mommies, 2 daddies, 2 daddies and mommies, no mommy, no dad. It's okay. This is not like growing up in the 80s where your child had to explain this to people. What goes on in your home is in your home, and you owe nobody anything. But if this is sustainable, I think it is.
I do too. It's going to take a lot of work though, but it's sustainable.
especially if you don't bring any more children into the equation. You use birth control. You let the baby father know, like, my husband is the head of this castle. And because that's all men really want. I want to rule over my castle. This is my home. Yes, they don't want to kick that cave door open and scream Wilma.
Near bottom edge.
And eat like a pterodactyl leg for dinner. That's all they want. So, at the end of the day, this is all that your husband wants. I mean, he's not leaving you because you didn't say that. You said the men are fighting. Not you're fighting with your husband. Which means that the reason the men are fighting is because there's some cock measuring stuff going on or some battle where these men feel like he's stepping into my domain. You gotta remember, men are like dogs. You ever try to take away a dog food when they're at the bowl eating?
You might lose a hand.
They will growl. Dogs are territorial. They will growl. They're friendly and they belong to the entire household and they have fun. But when you come into a dog space, and try to take what's theirs, they will growl and might bite your hand off, like Joe said.
Two faces centered.
You got to look at it that way. Give each man their comfort space. Give each man their castle. Let each man form a relationship with this child in their own comfort zone. And that's fine. Yeah. And you'll be fine. And on that note, everybody, we are at the end of our show, Joe.
Girl, we did it.
Again.
Episode 2.
You got it. And if just keep these letters coming. We are in letter backlog. Joe, I have about 2 or 3 more letters.
Two faces centered.
I'm almost afraid.
I know, I'm getting scared.
Where can people send these letters?
They can send these letters to Empower, EMPOWER, at oneheartonevision.org. And this podcast can be seen on our YouTube channel. The one
smash like.
Oh, I keep forgetting.
Smash
like and subscribe, everybody.
Yes,
they can be seen like and more and subscribe. And we're gonna continue to do some great work on our YouTube channel. Have some live videos. I have some videos in backlog that I gotta put up there just to get viewership. This podcast can also be heard anywhere that you can listen to a podcast. And as we like to say,
54 seconds. Stop recording video button.
One Heart, One Vision.
Just because you're blind,
face near. Stop recording video.
Doesn't mean that you can't have vision.
And we out.